But do you?
What's good, tribe? It's your boy TECHNOSHAMAN here, back with some more Hearthstone ranked play. Now, as you may notice, I tend to stay in the 20 to 15 area of ranked play, and this is sheerly because of the deck variety. A lot of the net decks tend to get replicated, or the metas tend to get reused, but within these ranks specifically, people tend to try out different things, whether it's due to a lack of cards or just wanting to be different. And new expansions are always the greatest time to actually have this occur, as there are new cards and metas are just being established, and for those free-to-play folks who didn't get all the cards that they wanted, or for even those who did get the pre-purchases but haven't quite dusted down to figure out what meta they're going to play, this leads to an incredible variety of matches. So here I've highlighted two matches that I found particularly entertaining, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. But for now, TECHNOSHAMAN out.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, let's clean this hand out and see what we can see. Alright, much better start. So this should be an entertaining match as we take Aggro Druid back out with a little combination of big hitter and token.
My greeting.
Yeah, this should be a good game. It's been really fun looking at all of the new meta and deck types that folks are trying out. Well, a couple of them, like the Minionless Hunter, have just taken off and are proving to be devastating. It's actually refreshing to see people trying out new things.
You wanna cast a spell? I wanna cast a spell.
Interesting. Going for the early draw. Ah, that would be why. Fair enough.
Beetleberries, my favorite.
For the wild.
I mean, normally I'd be really happy to see you, but not with this deck. Oh well, he's a biggin', so we'll see what we can see. Yes, that mirror is coming down this turn. Going face, interesting.
I won.
Ha! Really?
For the wild. Job's done.
Intriguing. Haven't seen that spell in a while. Probably threw it in there in anticipation of something big, because I was wrapping up mana. Ah, Water Elemental. Elsa Breeze.
We will devour the
For the wild.
Alright, continue to pressure, because we expect to see Lich Jaina in 3 turns.
want
Okay, the safe, logical play. Makes sense. Oh, intriguing. You coined for the geyser. Interesting.
Not all who wander are lost.
But, sure, I'll take it. Definitely an interesting tempo going on here. Yeah, interesting. That's the word.
what to do. What to do.
So next turn we're going to drop Ironbark, then a Giant, then Hattie, and see what the response is going to be. Because there's only so many sheep in a deck. Key point is probably within the next 2 turns to get rid of these 2 so that we can actually... Ooh, nice. So we can actually slow down if she is trying to go hard elemental on us in a couple turns. To be expected, friend. Yep. And then come on in. While attempting, we are going to go ahead and get this up because we do want to get the taunt stream going.
Flames consume you.
So either going to drop that with 2 mana, which takes 2 mana away, or pop it with that 1. That's fine also. Also, of course, depending upon what gets discovered here.
Come to me, little ones.
Heh.
For the wild.
Problem now is my hit points are just a little too low for comfort. So as long as I don't get a full board clear, we'll go ahead and bring out Malfurion the Pestilence. We do get a board clear, that is going to be a problem because I am within face range now for Jaina.
Brothers, heed my call.
Solid.
The circle of life is over.
Alright, so we can get +2 attack, but these have 4 health. So I'd have to give up 2 and 2.
My thoughts are plagued. Face not.
Okay, so that does open us up to a smaller AE, but it did clear a bit of that mess out of there. And worst case scenario, unless something else large drops, I can go ahead and pop out a Starfire. We do need to keep in mind that they did draw another elemental last turn, so we'll have to wait and see what that is.
Ash to ash. I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Curiouser and Curiouser. What's it gonna be?
I wonder.
Okay. Alright, that's just too tempting to not do, so we'll do that. We'll do a little bit of that.
Well played.
And we'll do a little of this.
Light and rot.
Have to keep an eye on my health, though. Way too easy to start charging over and forget that Janie could just ping me right to the face. Okay. Oof, nice.
Masterful.
I like that card. It's a solid card. Definitely one of the more entertaining ones in a new set, if you can get it early enough, of course. And, of course, this is why I also like playing around at these ranks, because the lower ranks, so many of the decks are just straight up copies of each other that it, well, frankly gets kind of boring. Alright. I do not like that 3-5, so let's deal with that first. We'll go with the healthy guy here. And take care of that. He's dead anyway, so we're not going to put another one of our guys at risk. We'll go ahead and get some more armor, because we don't need Janet just picking me off. And there we go. Easy peasy. Oh, the real question is large taunt, or go ahead and get Hadronox out and start working for us. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get her out. Unless a secret drops, because we definitely don't want her turning into a sheep.
Flames consume you.
Nice. Alright, actually what we'll do first is respond to him in grand old fashion. Okay, not even gonna complain. That was perfect timing for that. Still haven't gotten my twig. Would make life a little easier, but it's alright. Work what we got. That's why you build a well-rounded deck as opposed to a deck based off of one card. especially with all of the new deck interactions now. Hey now, that was rude. Alright, there we go. And now that we have Naturalize, we can go ahead and get our Hydronics off. Nice. Very nice.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Sure, why not, friend? Oh, the Deck of Wonders. Nice. Alright, time to start going face and get this game over with. I mean, really? Okay. Wow. So the Deck of Wonders can be amazing, or it could be Deck of Wondery. Okay, you sense a swipe coming. So we'll go ahead and play the mark first in order to protect our swipe. Oh, 4, 8, 10. Yep. Completely expected. And since we protected our swipe, we can do that. And there we go. And, you know, it's one of those interesting things. Yes, you'll see someone play a spell that seems like it makes no sense. But when you have a spell you need to go off, then... what? When you have a spell that you absolutely need to go off, then you go ahead and put something out there as a sacrifice. Not enough people do that. And it's a shame, because they then find their game-winning spell destroyed. However, in this case, that's not the case. There we go. So, bit of token, bit of big hitter, little bit of Death Knight, and all around fun. The most important thing is, at these ranks, yes, you can just cruise up to Legendary, and playing on a paid account, that's what I tend to do. But here we actually get to see a lot of variety and a lot of creativity, because people just don't have all of the cards to make the net meta, so they make what they can. They make for some entertaining games. Hope you enjoyed the match. We're going to go ahead and hop back in for some more action.
Malfurion versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
Alright, that is a super endgamey hand, and unfortunately I need momentum, especially coming up against a hunter, so let's get rid of that and see what we... Oh, jeez. Alright. This is going to be interesting.
My greetings.
Oh boy.
Greetings, traveler.
Definitely need the mana ramp now. Jeez.
For the wild.
Yep. Explosive trap. Critical to get that triggered off early before we start playing stuff. Or before that bow comes out.
Job done.
Alright, not a bad stack to start. Interesting. We'll leave that sit for a second, just in case he is trying to put it back in our hand. We'll go ahead and get another sacrificial minion out for that.
We will devour this.
Perfect. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way. Get 2 more taunters up. Because, again, we do not want this to get unsummoned. It's okay if he actually decides to trade for it, because that takes 2 critters off the board, but getting it unsummoned is not an okay outcome for this. Exactly the point. And this is why.
Light and rot. Job done.
And that is exactly why we held on to him and waited. May seem like I let myself get a little too low, but with the Mastodon coming out next turn, not overly concerned, and needed to keep that presence on the board to get that damage in. Let's see, for all of them, we're going to, yep.
Speak your peace.
Perfect. Keeping in mind that there is a bat out there and Rexar could pop at any moment. We do need to be wary that this defensive wall could come down. But then that's when she comes out. If that doesn't happen, then I may just go ahead and ultimate to change the tide. And with that secret sitting there, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So... Ooh, wait, actually.
Light and rot.
Congratulations. Perfect. It's always nice when you're able to take a quicker deck like this and stall it out and not have the game over by the 5th turn. Although I could definitely use my naturalize right about now.
Speak your peace.
Light and rot.
We will devour this world.
done.
Okay, so we should be able to pull off a little two-piece combo next turn and use the twig to the fullest, as well as go ahead and... Hey, that was rude. Nice play, but that was still rude. As I was saying, and then we'll be able to go ahead and clear Hydronics, hopefully, and get a taunt wall up. So, there it is. Absolutely perfect. So, step 1, Ultimate Infestation. Step 2, refill our mana.
Light and rot.
Step 3, bring out our dear friend. And since that's only a 1 attacker there, we're not really worried about it. I don't want to give him 2 cards to potentially be able to burn me for 10. So we're going to go ahead and call it a wrap right there.
I let the dogs out.
Exactly. And right there was lethal because we just would have come across with +2 extra attack. So there we go. Another game, another interesting battle. It's, like I was saying, fun to play against these non-net deck meta. To play against decks at the beginning of an expansion where people are just still trying things out. And, well, at these ranks, that tends to happen a lot more often than the lower ranks. So, hope you enjoyed these matches. I had a lot of fun. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. But until next time, TECHNOSHAMAN out. Take care.
Feel me like a Hellcat.